So keep them coming. Brooksy, now
Yes, sir.
we gotta shift gears into some
We
NFL
do.
craziness.
We do.
Uh, First of all, your Houston Texans, right? Do they have a shot in Kansas City?
Um, they have a shot because that defense is legit.
Yeah,
And it's not just what you guys and millions of other people saw in the wild card game, but that defense has been lights out all season long, and it's injured too. They don't have Jalen Petrie at safety. They don't have Jimmy Ward, former Niner, who was big for them all season long, kind of giving that veteran, not kind of giving that veteran presence in the secondary. That defense is legit. They put pressure on the quarterback, linebacking core with Aziz Al-Shair, former Niner. See where I'm going with this?
yep,
They flow sideline to sideline. D'Amico's got those boys, and they've been hunting for the past couple of years. So with the
yes.
defense, they have a chance. In Kansas City all year long, they've played games. What's the best way to put it?
They've been
They,
skating by.
they've been skating by.
Yep.
They've gotten to the end, and then all of a sudden Patrick Mahomes takes over.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not the offensive team that they used to be. The problem is that they have a generational guy in
Mhm,
Mahomes who's like
mhm.
Steph, who's like Jordan,
Yeah.
who's like Montana, who's like Brady. To where if they can hang around long enough with their defense, because Kansas City's defense is excellent too. If
Yeah,
they hang around long enough with their defense, they got a guy who's an eraser. They got a guy who can make plays. So I think it can be a tight game because KC, even if they're not facing a very good defense, which the Texans have, as I mentioned, KC not necessarily is going to run up the score on you as they did in previous championship iterations of Kansas City football. The problem for the Texans is their offensive line. It's not a very good offensive line.
yeah.
Larry Tunsil is a penalty machine at left tackle, although
Yeah.
he's very good at his job when he's not jumping off sides. But they're terrible at picking up stunts. They're terrible at picking up blitzes.
Well,
What's the
yeah.
problem with that? The obvious, but Kansas City, they love to blitz. So if the Texans' offensive line can play the majority of the game against Kansas City, as they did in the second half against Kansas City, it'll be close, it'll be tight. And if it's a close and tight game, I'll take the Texans. Why the hell not?
Yeah, and Brooksy, the O line is it's evident in CJ Stroud's play this year.